Hello, hello, everybody. I hope you're going to be having some fun with me tonight, or maybe you're on replay. But regardless, I'm here to stamp and chat with you and welcome you into the world of Stampin' Up! For just a little bit of time. Let's just forget about what the days, cares, and all that stuff. Let's forget about numbers. Let's forget about facts and figures, and let's just stamp and chat. Okay? Two things I'm pretty well versed at. I am Lisa Harden. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in Boise, Idaho, coming to you live right now on Thursday, February 27th from the Stamping Zoo. That is the name of my business, and I welcome you, whether you are a team member, a customer, silently lurking in the background. I'm so glad you're here. And so, first things first, come on in here, chat, say hello, tell us where you're from if you are new to the Stamp and Chat world, and let's get acquainted and see what we're going to be working with tonight. Well, I already told you, didn't I? We're going to be working with a bunch of neutral products, but there's nothing boring about these products. So just keep that in mind. Why does my nose itch when I go live? I don't know. But anyway, it must be, maybe I'm sending a secret signal out to someone. I just don't know what that would be. Hello, ladies, coming in. Lori. Ooh, Lori, you have a beautiful, I can't think of the bird, of course. It's a beautiful red bird. You'll tell me in just a minute. It's on the tip of my tongue. Cardinal. Yes. Okay. We don't have, well, I don't want to say that. I'm not an avid bird watcher, but I don't see cardinals here in Idaho. So I don't know. Somebody tell me. Do they fly through here occasionally, or are they more to the east? Hey, Deborah and Jean. Oh, thank you for sharing, Jean. I appreciate it so much. Hey, I don't want to, start a turf war or anything, but the YouTube traffic's kind of picking up, and it's starting to get real close, if not slightly over the Facebook traffic as far as likes, shares, and Facebook has still gotten you beat on comments. Partly it's because I can't show my live comments don't come up in my YouTube feed, probably because I don't have enough subscribers yet. So that is one way of reminding you, if you haven't yet subscribed to me over on YouTube, even if you normally watch me on Facebook, you would be doing me a tremendous favor by heading on over there and giving me a little thumbs up. Hello, Marie from Kamloops, BC. I love it. I love BC. I love Canadians, and I'm so glad you're here. And yes, everybody's saying hi to Roz. Hi, Roz. Roz has been here since the beginning, probably. Well, maybe not the actual beginning. I hope none of you were here for the beginning. Oh my gosh, my first few videos, they were pretty funny. You can probably go back and see them, but let's not, shall we? Everybody has a learning. I'm not embarrassed by them, but a couple of them are sideways, you know. So how's everyone doing on this Friday Eve? The last full day of celebration is coming up. Do you have things on your list that you haven't gotten yet? You know what? I was going to get some of the items out, and then did I? No, I didn't. I mean, what have I been doing with my time? So you just come on in and say hello, and I'm going to grab just a couple of things to share with you from days gone by. You know that I have been sharing these products with you since January 1st. So I have a lot of content out there. If you're interested in going back and watching it, it's out there for you. Let's see here. We have been so fortunate with Stampin' Up! As far as them keeping us in inventory. My goodness. Now, some things have gone in and out of inventory, but it certainly hasn't been for very long. And I think everything is still available. Every single thing. That's crazy. So that has been really great. And you've had your choice, but now your choices are coming to an end for this year. This is Stampin' Up's big free with promotion offer. The items that are marked as Saleabration items are only free through tomorrow at midnight. Please don't wait until midnight and then call me at 11 o'clock and say you can't find something. Don't do that to my heart, okay? Because you know I'm going to want to help you. And let's see, what else do I have up here? I'm looking for some fruit salad paper, but I did some fun projects with that. But anyway, we'll just show you a few. But if you want to go back and look at the majority of items being used, just start with some of my videos through starting on January 1st. And all of these items are free with a purchase of $60 or $120. And you get them for every grouping of $60 or $120. So you can earn unlimited, okay? You can earn, if you put in a $300 order, you can earn up to 5 rewards and so on, okay? If you place 5 orders of $60 during the month, you can earn 5 rewards. So it's fun, right? But the fun's coming to an end. Oh, not really. It's just different fun, right? We have different fun coming along. I knew I had some other things back here. I have so many fun things here at the zoo. You think the dies that they added are gone. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe that's true. The alphabet dies. The alphabet a la mode. And they are out of stock. You know, they're a regular inventory right now. So they're still out of stock, but you'll be able to buy them. They're supposed to be back, I think, in a couple of weeks. And they're good. But they're about $45. So if you miss those, then you missed a good bargain. But thank goodness they have many more things for us. So many beautiful things. So let's see here. Let's see how the lighting is. This is the heart-shaped bundle. This is one of those cards. Here's another one. I know the trusty tools dies. That was a no-brainer. And then if you buy the stamp set, that's part of, you know, reaching your $60 limit. All of these things you have seen me make, you have made with me if you received a free with purchase class or if you're on my team. And we had a lot of fun, didn't we? But you can still earn things. You can still sign up for the excellent, sorry, there's something going on over here. You can still sign up for that supersized starter kit. Okay, you can do that through tomorrow at midnight. Again, please don't wait until 11 o'clock. I will help you, but there's no sense to do that to an old lady's heart. So anyway, lots of free stuff still available. And we are going to work tonight with, as I said, a new suite. This is an upcoming suite. Demonstrators could order it, I think, the beginning of this month. I don't remember. We always get a pre-order period. And so if you're a demonstrator, that is just one of your perks. The other one is, oh, right, you get a discount with all of your orders. Starts at 20%. And so anyway, if you want everything that you're seeing, just get the starter kit, because guess what? Then you're part of my team and you get to do all sorts of fun things that are only available to the zoo crew and available to Stampin' Up! Demonstrators with no responsibility to do anything other than just enjoy your own products. You don't have to come on here and act a fool like I do. You do not have to ever show your face. You can just hide in your craft room if you want, or you can do what I do, or do something totally different, okay? Stampin' Up! Is very easy to belong to, and that's one of the many things I love about it. So if you'd like to join my crafty community, I am here to help you in any way I can. But the best way to start off is with that great starter kit special. We will talk about that shortly. Hello, Cindy, watching from North Dakota. And hey, Kathy, how are you doing? Kathy Sock. Sometimes Kathy Sock thinks she's on replay. You're live, Kathy. It's very nice to see you. Hey, Trish. I am well. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. And it's very nice to see you. Where are you in Idaho? You used to live in Cruston, BC. Okay, so I live in Boise, and I am down in the, I mean, relatively speaking, down in the southeast-ish corner. No, the southwestish corner. Sorry. So I'm about as far as you can be away from from you and still be in Idaho. But I have traveled to BC before. Actually, I went. It seems like lifetimes ago. I was in my 20s, and I drove up there and picked up a college friend in Spokane, and we came to BC. And even then, in my 20s, I was a plant nerd. And so we came up to Butchart Gardens and stayed at a B&B there. And oh my gosh, just had a lovely time. Had fun and watched Fiddler on the Roof in the huge park in Vancouver. It's a really good trip. Except except my travel mate. Oh, we did not get along, but that's another story. I'm sure I've already told you. So anyway, hello Sarah. Thank you so much for sharing, everyone. And as I always say, sharing costs you nothing, but gives me so much benefit because I am just one little demonstrator out here in the huge cloud. And so I need your help, right? I need your help to get the word out that we're over here. We're over here in the corner of Boise or the corner of the internet. I have what do I want to say? I'm going to send out an email and say, if you haven't watched me for a while, I have new and improved audio and visual, don't I? Oh my gosh, it's so much better. You can really see the products. Unfortunately, you can really see all the pores in my face. Let's see, can I get some change in the lighting from the lighting director? That's kind of harsh. That's all right. Okay, so all we really worry about around here, me and my huge crew of two small dogs, is we worry about focusing on the products and making them look the best they can look. No, that's making me look jaundiced. There. Now I'm still kind of blue, but it's okay. If you're wondering, I'm fine. I'm in good health. Hey, Carla. Very nice to see you. Well, thank you, Cindy. This is from the new spring line at the Stamping Zoo, right? You can see my beautiful white arms. I bought a few little spring things because it's what do I want to say? Usually I would buy some spring clothes, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks from now, March or April. But I am going back to Raleigh in a couple of weeks for the on stage Stampin' Up convention, and so I decided to get my spring things now. And guess what? I had a great selection. It was really fun. I even got some sandals. And for my large feet, sometimes I get stuck with the ugly sandals. I got some very cute, different colors of blue sandals. And I'm really going to be styling back there. You're probably going to see me on lots of videos because I'm going to look so, fantastic. I'll be doing good to keep my eyes open in pictures. I keep my standards low. My benchmarks low. You know how it goes. Yep. Okay, everyone. I'm just going to point you down. How about that? I did get my camera set up, figured out. Isn't that great? Woo! Can't believe it. Old dogs can learn new tricks. I mean, really. This is proof. Okay, so this is the bundle that's included in the suite of products that I'm going to show you. Suite's just a collection of products Stampin' Up! Has put together that are related somehow, and you will see that shortly. So we've got a beautiful, this is red rubber. Red rubber is in particular, or what do I want to say? There are different uses for photopolymer and different uses for red rubber. I get this question sometimes. This is called cling, but if you've been around a while, you just call it red rubber stamps. The red rubber stamps are the best at fine details and distinctive styled stamps. That is a copyrighted process that Stampin' Up! Does, which is a photorealistic stamp process. And this is what I would call a distinctive stamp right here. You're going to get different opacities from the same single stamp image, and it's going to look a little bit like a photo. We're going to prove that out. And then we get these great sentiments. Red River is also best when making really detailed images. And so I think that these sentiments qualify for that. So it was kind of a no-brainer. Now, photopolymer, of course, has its own uses, right? It's clear, so we use it for two-step stamping and all that. Hey, Anne-Marie. Yeah, you get it, girl. You get it. I see you. And I'm so glad you're here. So, yeah, this is going to be great. This is going to be a real standout. I can tell you right now. Hey, guess what? I don't think I've inked these up. No, I stamped this one. Wow, on a scrap piece of cardstock. So, you know, I like to keep some things new for all of us, right? And then, I mean, I hope you're sitting down because look at these dies. 8 different rectangles with 8 different textured borders. Yeah, look at that. They got it going on. These are probably going to sell out. They'll be back, but you need to watch because on March 4th, customers can start ordering this, or like I said, no pressure, but you can add them to a starter kit beginning tonight. The links for that and all sorts of Stampin' Zoo events are in the description of this video. You can always just private message me and or text me. I've given you my number before. My number is actually over on my website. So you can text me if you have questions. Okay, get your clickers ready. I want you to get your fingers ready right here and pretend this is your keyboard, or get your thumbs ready on your phone because I'm going to show you something that I have one of that I would like to just whoever says they want it first gets to purchase it. Okay. And so this is super cute. It's a paper pumpkin from last year. I thought it was older than that, but it's called Sweet Springtime, February 2024. I will send this out to the first person that says they want it in the comments. It will be $25, and that will include the shipping. Okay. And so I have not used this. How did I not use it? I don't know. It just got busy, I'm sure. Like, I always think, what was I doing that I couldn't stop and use this? It's so cute. So it is an all-inclusive kit, except it doesn't have a block in it. So if you don't have a block, if you're brand new, just let me know, and I'll put a little D block in here for you. This kit makes 6 cards and 3 treat boxes, I guess, is what they are. And look at the cute stamp set. Okay, you've got the cute bunny, daffodils, and a chick. And it says, welcome, baby, springtime greetings, and happy Easter. And then I'm not going to open it up because I want to leave that for the person who gets this. But look at all the supplies. You've got some white embellishments. You can see back here one of the card bases and some scalloped edge on the treat boxes. So again, if anyone would like to purchase this, early espresso Stampin' Spot, unopened. Okay, if anybody would like to purchase this, just put it in the comments that you want to have it, and I will send you a PayPal invoice. Okay, and again, I'm going to send it out for $25, and that will include the tax. I was going to post it, and then I was like, I'm just going to tell them while I'm here. Okay, you know we're casual around here at the zoo. All right, and so, another little reminder, Patricia from Alabama. That's the only description I have of you because you were on YouTube. I would love to send this out to you. You won this last week. Please email me your address, and I will send you these. They're called purple sequins, kind of a misnomer, but these are one of the Saleabration choices with a $60 order. So I paired those with some pretty in pink paper, designer series paper, and glimmer paper. Okay, so Patricia, call me. All right, everybody. Let's see here. I think, what do I have here? let me check this out. Okay, that's not the code. That's not the current code. I just closed it out. So if you want to order tonight, I'm going to set up another code after this live, okay? But if if nothing else, then just place your order. All right? That's the important part is I want you to make sure you get your starter kit and get your items that you want out of Saleabration, okay? As I said, oh gosh, this was from last week. So not 1 week, 1 day left. These are the additional items that were added. And as Jean told us, you cannot get the alphabet dies, and I don't think you can get the Trusty Tools dies either. But it's okay because you still have the whole flyer, most of everything in the flyer, and everything else you see here, okay? Lots of great deals. Lots that this beautiful butterflies. Can we still get that? I think maybe not. It's like a $25 stamp set. Okay. And here is, again, your graphic and the details for that supersized Saleabration starter kit. One more day for that. And you can always get a starter kit, but during Saleabration, Stampin' Up! Usually does something special for us. And here they've given you two options. You can either choose $155 in product of your choice for only $99 plus tax, free shipping, or you can choose $125 in product of your choice. Plus, you can choose 2 of the Stampin' Write marker sets, which have 10 markers each. And they're going to throw in an exclusive stamp set, which makes it about a $216 value. Option 2 is the better deal, but if you already have Stampin' Write markers, then I suggest option 1. There's no wrong answer here, okay? It's like super easy. Okay, I do have a couple more of the Totally Toadstools classes. This was a free with purchase class for 4 cards, and it came with a live video and a tutorial. And I think I have 2. So if you purchase $60 in product of your choice for the rest of February, right, you're going to get a free Saleabration item, but you're also going to get that kit from me absolutely free. If you decide to place a minimum of an $80 order, I'm going to add a free bolt of the black and vanilla ribbon as well. All right, who is going to join me for Chopped this year? Come on, let's do it. Oh my gosh, if you haven't gone over to your emails today, please get thee over there as soon as this video ends, because everybody participated in Chopped and they knocked it out of the park. I mean, what can I say? It's always great, but this month it was so, I mean, every time I got a new one, I was like, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Okay, so anyway, go check it out because you can vote. All you have to do is just go over to my emails. Now, if you're not a subscriber to my emails, you can easily get to be a subscriber with a link in the description, okay? And that lets you into all the Stampin' Zoo news, all the Stampin' Up! News, and free printables, etc. So you've got nothing to lose over there, okay? But definitely think about joining Chopped. It's a fun little competition every month. It's only $8. And I send you a new kit of supplies every month, and you make something with them. Take a picture, and then all of my email subscribers are able to vote on them. At the end of the month, a winner is declared. The winner gets to choose 2 cardstock colors that I use in the next month's kit, plus they get their next month's kit for free. So it's all about bragging rights and a little bit of fun and keeping your creative mojo. Okay, the Zubilee kit for March is going to feature this outstanding bundle called Everyday Arches. The dies are not available right now, but it's okay because they're supposed to come back the first week of March, okay? This is not going to be something where you need to have those at the very, very beginning of March. This, I may ship it a little earlier than usual. That's my goal because I will be in Raleigh, but it will ship by the 20th of the month, and then you'll have everything you need by then. If you add the bundle during March, I will pay the shipping and tax for you. So that's a 17% discount, which is kind of nice. Well, depending on what your tax rate is, but it's 17 for me, the shipping and tax. So this kit includes about $25 of product and supplies to make 5 cards and 1 project. I always try to throw in at least 1 fun fold. Sometimes I get carried away and there's more than that, but I would say it's on the casual to avid level, but it doesn't mean you have to be a casual to avid level stamper. What does that even mean? No, I just classify cards as casual to avid. Don't be scared because I will walk you through them step by step with a written tutorial, lots of color photos, and a video for each card or project. And so the hardest decision here is you just have to choose, would you like to purchase it for a single month or would you like to purchase the month-to-month subscription? If you purchase the month-to-month subscription, you do get a price break, $4 per month. And at the end of subscribing for 6 consecutive months, you get a goodie bag from me. Personally curated items from the Stampin' Up line of products. And it's always really fun for me to put those together. But if you want ultimate flexibility, simply choose 1 month. That's okay. You get the same thing everybody else gets all month. And by the way, this is one of those things where my team gets all of the online content for free. They actually get all of my online content for free. So if you would like to purchase that and you're not on my team, you can still purchase the PDF only or the online only option, which is PDF and videos. It's only $10. I offer it every month. And if you'd like that option, just go into the link that's for the single month option. And then you will see a choice there that gives you, I think I called it PDF only, but that's not true. You get the videos and the PDF. And it's only $10. So that's always an option as well. But we're going to have lots of beautiful product in this suite. This is an online exclusive line of products. Okay, don't forget about the Bon Appetit Club. Bon Appetito is going out at the beginning of next week. I'm going to ship it out a little early again because of On Stage. And guess what, friends? There's going to be a lot of extras in the Bon Appetit Club packets this month. But month after month, I will send you a packet of materials to make your own 5.5 by 8.5 recipe card. And usually it includes a tried and true, usually a family type of recipe from myself or one of the others in the club. So it really becomes quite a keepsake that you are working on bit by bit, month after month. And I love the Bon Appetit Club. So why not join us? It's only $10 a month. That includes shipping right to your door. Okay, when I get back from Raleigh, I'm going to have so many things to show you. This is my in-person class of the month. It is going to be on March 29th at 10 a.m. You will make 4 cards using current Stampin' Up! Product. And guess what? It's free with a minimum $25 order. You can pay me $20 if you'd like, but I don't recommend it. Okay, everyone, that's what's coming up with the zoo. But right now, we are going to get down to it and make a couple of cards with the beautiful product. All right, so just a rundown on the product from this suite. This is also an online exclusive. Okay, I think these are called natural embellishments, right? The neutral matte dots, I should have known. Neutral matte dots, white, black, basic beige, and pecan pie. And hello, Kim. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Kim was helping me the other day when I did that fun fold with you guys for the corner fold card. Lord help me. And I got them done, but I kept cutting the front triangle wrong or not the way I intended. Thank goodness our DSP is two-sided, right? There's no wrong answer. And so anyway, Kim took a little time with me after and was like, here's what I think you're doing. Okay, back to this. You know I'm all over the place usually. That's why it's called Stampin' Chat. I didn't want to, I needed to let you know what was really going on down here. Stampin' and chatting. Look at this cool ribbon. It is 1/4 of an inch and it is white. And what else can I tell you about it? It's polyester, okay? It's a nice polyester blend. And anyway, it's great. And it too has texture in it, which makes it just fit right along with this sweet. It doesn't have a shiny finish. It's just very natural. All right, and then as I showed you, we've got the beautiful bundle. Now, when you purchase dies and stamp set at the same time, you will get 10% discount versus purchasing them separately, okay? And now, last but not least, let's take a look at some of the paper. This suite has 2 packs of paper available with it. I can see why. It was hard to choose. But look at these. We're going to focus on these woven textiles tonight. And that might be what this paper's called. Let me see. Woven textures. Okay. So it's gorgeous. I mean, look at it. It's just photo images. This one always looks weird, right? Because it's so detailed it comes out weird on the camera. But it makes your eyes go funny just a little bit. So don't be worried. It's not the margarita, okay? It's not the margarita, Jean. It's the camera. Here's the other cool thing about this DSP pack is you get 3 pages of 4 different designs. So if you're making multiples, Jean, I hope that wasn't, I just want to stop a moment. I did not, that was a joke. I did not mean to be flippant or disrespectful to you, Jean. That might not be funny to you, I just realized. Okay, anyway, there's 3 pieces of DSP, 4 different papers in this kit. So it's very nice for making multiples, isn't it? Look at this one. Now the colors obviously are in the browns and some gray. Gray granite, which is beautiful, woven. We're going to use this piece. And we're going to use that piece. And then I'm going to focus on the brown colors as well. So anyway, that's really nice. Okay, let me see. Was it gray granite? Yes, it's gray granite, early espresso, crumb cake, basic beige, and pecan pie. Guess what else I love about these papers is they play so nicely off of the brights. You know I love brights. Okay, now this one's called Botanical Textures. So we had woven textures and botanical textures. And you saw from the stamp set, they play into both of those as well. All I see when I see this is how many different coloring techniques can I add to these papers? Or how many, oh my gosh, right there. Can you imagine coloring that with granny apple green? And look, I'm just going to do it. Can I just stop? I know, I digress. But I just want to show you right now what I'm thinking. You know, when it hits you, you just got to go with it, don't you? Okay, and then I want my pool party. All right, so it's so fun. So, of course, you can leave it alone. This is dark, granny apple green. Let's put a little bit where it's already kind of shaded. And here. And then let's color with the light. And it's definitely, oh, and you know what other color? Actually, I have really been neglecting lemon lime twist. What is that about? It is nothing personal, lemon lime twist. I've almost like forgotten about you or something. I mean, I'm so sorry. Well, spring is coming, and so we won't forget, will we? We'll never forget you, lemon lime twist. So I'm thinking immediately about coloring. I have not seen you walk lately, Jean. Thanks for being a good sport. You know, sometimes my joking, you know, sometimes I think I'm a lot funnier than I am. But what I meant really was that pattern makes your eyes go wacky. And so it's not you, it's the screen. Nothing you hear out of my mouth for the next hour should be taken too literally. Can I just say that? I always come at you with an air of gratefulness, humility, and thankfulness that you're so lovely. So if anything I say is weird, just call me on it. Just be like, that's weird, okay? Take it down a notch. And I will. Okay, so there's our beautiful little leaf. And then I would bring in Pool Party and color around it because I like the tedious things. You know, I mean, think about what I do during the day, right? It can be a little tedious. Getting those numbers in the right buckets, ticking and tying, reconciling, not a lot different from coloring a huge background, but these are fresh Pool Party blends. So, okay, this is just the beginning. You could do the whole page, a card front, whatever you want. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at it just pop out. You could do a spotlighting like technique where you cut, some of the paper and then you only colored 2 or 3 of the little images like that. So just one idea. There's tons of different ideas. You could probably use the spritzer if you mixed with alcohol and didn't get it too wet. You could also use the brayer, okay, and get a quick overall color. Blending brushes. I mean, it just goes on and on, doesn't it? All right. Where were we before I so rudely interrupted myself? This pepper. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh, thanks, Sue. Bolts are just going to, the other colors, brights, regals, even subtles, are going to just pop off of this. This is a really good one. Look at it. It's like watercolor. It's like black, gray, and white watercolor, isn't it? Wow. I want that as like a shirt or a dress. Let's make it a dress. It's more dramatic. This is neat, just like all these swirls. And then this looks just like the stamp, which I love. Again, coloring opportunities. Coloring opportunities here too. You could take the brayer and a bright color and really get the bright color to be picked up in all these little spots. So keep that in mind. Oh, this one's good too. We're pretty sure that Strawberry Slush will be coming out, so they will all be on the bright side. Are you questioning that? I don't know. My wheels have been turning too. But can Strawberry Slush come back as an in color? I don't know, Jean. We are flipping all the Stampin' Up! Rules on its head, apparently. And you know what? I'm okay with that. But yes, Strawberry Slush is in some Designer Series paper, so I'll let you know when I get back from Raleigh. Or, they won't tell us top secret things, but I'll see some things that will really let us know. Hey, I know, right, Kim? They're perfect for showing off your fingernails when they're bright color. Okay, and oh, this is nice. Similar to the other one early on. I'm seeing what's going on here. So with this one, these two together, I think they're like a mirrored image, right? That's cool. That's just straight up cool. What else can I say about it? And then this one also, I think there's a darker piece that's like that. So the black and whites are the traditional amount of patterns, which is 2 each, 12 total papers. And then the woven textures are 3 each, 12 total papers. Okay, so I hope that helps you get just a sense of the feel of this suite. And I think it's called Botanical Textures, the whole kit and caboodle. I put the name in the title of this video. So I thought that would help me remember it, but not so much. All right, so we are going to have a gray card and a brown card. And if you were in the Zubilee, if you received the Zubilee kit for this month, you're going to recognize these layouts because I liked these layouts. And so actually I'm going to bring in, you won't see this, I don't think, but I need to bring in my tutorial so that I can, okay, where is it hiding? Where's my tutorial hiding? I want to just double check. There we go. This guy right here. Where to go? Well, I think I can do it just fine. Oh, I'll show you the finished cards. That'll be helpful. Okay, let's see here. Got to get over to them. Okay, so if you are not in Zubilee, I'm going to show you a couple of the cards, okay? Look, it's as cute as a button. Where's that other guy? I made the Distinguished Weasel card. Yes, there is such a thing as a Distinguished Weasel. He's pretty good. Okay, maybe he's back here. Nope. Well, you'll just have to... Oh, here he is. Okay, so here's one of the other cards we made. Isn't that great? I love it. And everybody had different pieces and parts, right? So again, if you are part of Zubilee, you can expect things like this. And then, oh my gosh, the 3D was so much fun. Deb, did you like the 3D? I loved the 3D. I found it, you know, I search all over the internet like you guys do to find just the right thing to try and surprise and delight my beautiful customers. And I found this 3D item that was like outrageous. It was so good. We had fun putting it together. Okay, let's start with the one that's pecan pie and see if we can work our magic on it. Yes, she did. I'm asking Deborah because Deborah was my star student this month. First of all, I love it because she takes pictures and kind of interacts with me because I tell my students that I don't like to sit out there in cyber space by myself without any comments. So Deb's really good at getting back to me, and Deb put her whole kit together last weekend, and it's so good. Okay, so this is what we're doing. These are too long, so I'll be trimming them. Look at that. There's that paper, that margarita paper, Jean. But trust me, it's gorge. And then I just used the back of, this is the same piece of paper, so you could easily swap that out if you wanted something different. I want the dark in the middle for me because I want it to, whatever we put on it, I want it to pop out. That's the thought. But we'll probably be adding, let's see, can we add, how big's this one? We could do that. We could definitely, how big's this one? Okay. Do we want to cut this paper? No, I think let's just go end to end. Just keep it, Lisa. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of this, just making, you know, you make it look like it's a whole sheet of designer series paper from behind, but you only have to use 2 inches in this case of your DSP. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to build this. It's a little more tricky if you put the middle up on dimensionals, but it can be done. But for this one, I am just going to, let's see, how do I want to do this? I know about how wide they need to be. So I'm just going to go for it over here. And I'm using my silicone mat to keep the adhesive off of the mat. And you can clean it off of the glass mat easily. But it's nicer if you start out by not having your adhesive all over everything, isn't it? Yeah. So when you do that, it just clings to the paper and comes right off of the adhesive sheet. It will not stick. Why do I think that wanted to be turned around? I don't know, but it did. And you can kind of see from the pattern alone, the repeating pattern, you can kind of see that. And then I'm just going to check. Oh yeah, I'm going to like that. We're going to just have a little slip of pecan pie on either side. And again, I'm just eyeballing this. I'm just leaning into the pattern itself to kind of see. But this is like, how much am I putting? A 1/2 inch. I'm leaving a 1/2 inch exposed on either side. So, and the other tip I have for you is I have cut these 5 3/4, I think. And so I have overage so that for sure I can position this and still have them coming end to end. Gosh, that's beautiful. I'm kind of stunned. I am stunned by its beauty. right? I hear that a lot. Men say that a lot to me. No. Men have complimented my car more than me, and it's totally fine. I'm not even mad about it, right? I'm like, yeah, it's a beautiful car. I get you. Okay, now scissors. Man, I must have put everything away. That's weird. I mean, I am way organized tonight. Now I'm so organized I can't find them. Oh, they might be. Well, that's okay. I have lots of inboxes for pending items, and the inboxes are over that way. So we are just going to use our snips. I usually wouldn't use my snips because I don't like to get them gummy, but you can easily clean all of these types of tools with just rubbing alcohol and cotton ball. You've seen me do that before. Or what I really like to use are makeup remover pads because they have larger surface area. Right? Okay, are we ready to see it now? Look, it's beautiful. It really looks like it's coming right off the paper. And we're going to do our best to really show that off. Now let's see, did I cut another piece of paper? Because I was going to put insides in all these cards, or both of these cards. Well, that's, somebody's drinking margaritas around here. I wish. I wanted 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. Okay, and then I wanted to grab another piece of designer series paper. I mean, we're celebrating around here. And I wanted to put it on the inside. Okay, so, and I'm just going to do a solid sheet because I wanted us to be able to see the different designs. Okay, and so the inside top is going to have a piece of the DSP also that's 4 by 5 1/4. When I put it on the inside, I like to make sure it's the same measurement as my insert. So either 3 3/4 by 5 or 4 by 5 1/4 is my usual go-to. Wow, they look like you just feel them, right? I'm very tactile seeking. You know that. I've said that. My friend described me as that, and I definitely agree. I am tactile seeking. I have to touch all of these things. And so it's so much fun. Look at that. Okay, so this is going to be the inside of the card. When they've already thought they can't stand the loveliness, they're going to get even more. I like that one. I don't know why. I just do. It looks like outdoor patio furniture. That's a good point. Now that's probably where I'm getting this whole feeling, you know, this island vibe, if you will. Like kick back, have a fruity drink, and enjoy the island, man. Okay, I will not put that down right now because I probably want to stamp it. Look at that. Yes. Work it. Okay, and so let's see. We're going to stamp something on the front because we are Stampin' Up. We love stamps. And let's see. I like a little note of appreciation. I am going to use one of the, oh, we might go this way. Depends. Well, it just depends, right? So I don't know. Which one do I want to use? I don't want to cover up all this beautiful paper that we just cut. Maybe that one. And then I want to bring in, oh, I like this. You are seriously the best. Like, I'm not kidding. You're seriously the best. That is totally something I would say. I'm not kidding. And I love it. You are seriously the best. That's a nice thing to say, you know, instead of just thank you. But this is all about gratitude. This set is. And so I love that. You are seriously the best. I think it's going to look like that right there. Okay. And so, what color? White? No, I think not. I think no white. I think one of these other colors. Maybe pecan pie. Not early espresso because, you know, you won't be able to see anything on it. basic beige. I don't know. I think it's going to be too grayish. No, too greenish to come off like that. So I think I just want to use. One moment here. I'm looking through my scraps. I know it's not nice when I turn my back to you, is it? But, you know, I got to spin around sometimes. Got to be free to be me. Oh, what about crumb cake? Maybe. I think I'm still leaning towards pecan. I just want to keep it kind of like a tight color. This absolutely wonderful DSP. It is, Cindy. Thank you. Cindy is such a great cheerleader, you guys. I just want to give you a big hug, Cindy. I wish you were going to be on stage. I think you told me you were not, or I think you haven't told me, which means you're not. Guys, I can't wait. I know some of you are going to be there. Jenny, I know is going to be there. Anna is going to be there. And so I can't wait to see you. Well, I don't know. Now that I look at that, I'm like, maybe I like the crumb cake. Let's just try the crumb cake. It's just paper, Lisa. I'm acting like it's the Sistine Chapel or something. Like, just cut it out. If you don't like it, that's fine. Okay. So I'm just going to run this over to the die cutting machine. No, why don't I bring the die cutting machine to us? Oh my gosh, if you were watching me film those videos, Deborah, guess what? I found the foot. She has 4 feet now. This thing was bumping all over, and finally I realized one of the feet was missing. Oh my God. And then, of course, I found it on the floor. I knew I had seen it earlier in the day, and I remembered kind of unconsciously thinking about it, and I thought, that looks like a foot to something. You know, we've all been there. Thank you, Kim. I needed somebody to direct me. She says, I like crumb cake. All right. Oh, well, we'll get that in a minute. Look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. That is so great. I love it. Yep, I found it, Deb. I made the girls watch me go all over the place with that thing. And, by the way, all I did was I took 2 glue dots, put it on the underside where the foot was supposed to be, and then mashed it back in there with my hand. So, glue dot fixes everything. Okay, that's all we're going to die cut for now. We're keeping this, we're giving it the KISS principle right now, okay? And, let's see here. I need some blocks. That's how it goes. Boop. Boop. Now I need to see this one. This one, I'm just dying. I gotta check it out. Right? Look at it. Okay, and then this one. I gotta check it out. All right, we're gonna grab a scrap piece of crumb cake so that we can check it out in a couple of different colors. I am thinking about bringing in early espresso for the ink. I want to see it. All right, this is one of those stamps where you're not going to want a super juicy ink pad or you won't get the best impression. I don't know. My ink pads are usually pretty juicy, but it's okay because there's a fix for that, right? Some of you know. And if we need it, we will come in with that. Ooh, that is quite pretty. I think that's the right amount of ink. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I am in awe. I mean, Lisa likes a neutral. You know it's got to be pretty. Nice. That's beautiful. That is one thing that would need, I would say in my unprofessional opinion, that definitely needs to be on red rubber to be that fine. And so, nailed it. Nailed it, Stampin' Up. Oh, they don't care what I think? Okay, that's right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure they care, but you know what I mean. Okay, or here's what we could do too. We could take this and Jean says, we might have to start a drinking club. Well, I need to investigate this. Oh, God. Ah, that's funny. I like it. Okay, it can be alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Yes. Every time I lose something, though, you're going to be waterlogged. Every time I lose something that's right in front of my face, oh, you're still going to be waterlogged. Yes, you are. But I love it. Hey, if it keeps you engaged, I like it. Do it. Okay, now I was going to see what this looked like in pecan pie with the sentiment being in espresso, nice and dark. Okay, so let's check that out. And I will take this moment to tell you, if you would be so kind, if you have not already, please share this video, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. I just appreciate it so much. It's just so helpful that I can't help but ask a few times. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like the combination. I don't think it's dark enough. It would have to be second generation. Yeah, it would have to be second generation. So let's check it out and see what we got there. 1 and 2. Still very pretty. That's quite pretty. And then let's bring in early espresso and stamp it over there. Houston, we might have a winner. You're drinking sparkling water. I'm drinking sparkling water too, in the form of Diet Pepsi, but you know what I mean. Okay, I think we have a winner. Second generation with early espresso sentiment. What say you? Heard and approved. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, and then I've already forgotten, right? Hello. Now I'm going to go, well, let's see, since I have this out here, I'll just go first and second. You know what's really going to be a standout too is when you take your blending brushes and bring it along the edges. We might have to do that because it's just going to make all of that little detail pop out. Quiet on set. And we have a liftoff. It's beautiful. I love that. Okay, you know what? That's pretty the way it is. I don't need to do a million things to it. Beginner card with avid level excitement right here. That's what I think. It's just like one little die cut, easy stamping, straightforward, right? And gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Do we want this ribbon back here? I almost think no, I don't want the white ribbon. Now I could change the color of that, but I can also bring in something else. One moment, please. Oh my gosh, we have a couple retired ribbons that are perfect for this, but I'm not going to do it. And maybe not retired. They might even be last chance. But let me see here. If I don't find anything, we're going to go ribbonless. I think that's okay. You know what? That's okay, right? I said it was a beginner level card with avid level wow. So let's just prove that out. Okay, ooh, I'm going to start a new sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals. And guess what? I bet there's a partially finished one somewhere else. If that horrifies you, then, you know, sorry. It happens. I may have used it, though. I feel like I used it in our class. I was really, I was throwing the dimensionals around like sparkling water. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Now I could increase its interesting factor by putting this off over here instead of putting it in the middle, right? So you see, there's the middle. Nothing wrong with that. I'm moving it over here a little bit. And that's where it's going to be. And then you just use the woven part of this DSP to help you line it up. Or if you're fancy, like me and Leslie, then you use a clear ruler with horizontal and vertical lines on it. I went out to get a new one, $16. I mean, good Lord. Okay, beautiful, except we need some of the neutral dots, don't we? Oh my gosh. Now immediately I look at these and I know you can color, you can at least color the white and the beige with Stampin' Blends, right? With the Stampin' Blend markers. We're not going to color them, but we will color them when I use this for a class, and I will use this for a class. I am aiming for using this in April for Jubilee. It might not happen though, because if those dies go unorderable and all my little Jubilee people don't have the dies, then I will wait. But we will definitely be using this for some sort of class. Okay, so if you are interested, I would love to hear your feedback, because that does help me decide what products to use for my classes. Okay, let's just keep it in the realm that we've got it in. And let's try this. Boop. And you could definitely mix and match these little cuties. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is just, look at it. And we haven't even gotten to the inside yet. See what I'm saying here? Are you putting down what I'm picking up? I don't particularly like that sentiment. I mean, that saying. So, sorry. If it's annoying to you, I don't really like it either. Okay, whoops. Underestimated. Let's do a D block. D block is always handy. Now I'm just going to take this little piece, and I haven't stamped this yet, so stand by. If I scream, I'm not hurt. The paper pops. It does. Yes, if I scream after I see this, it's just because I'm in love with it. It's not because anything bad's happened. Cool. These stamps. I mean, come on. We've got to be in love. Look at that. Seriously, the best. Where have I heard that before? Oh, right. It's on the front of my card. And seal the deal with the insert where you can write your little note of thanks. So see, I've got both pieces of DSP, the same measurements. That's what I was referring to when I said I keep the inside the same measurement. Look at it. Beautiful. And then ba-bam. Okay. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Have I mentioned this is the first time I've worked with these? I played with the stamps, but I did not cut into the paper. I was like saving it. I was like, I'm going to wait until I'm with my friends, and then we're going to cut into it together. So I think that it's a heavily like situation here. I think we're made for each other. Me, you, and the botanical textures. All right, let's take it down the road of the gray granite. Thank you, Lori. I know the paper, it does pop. It's just doing the work. I didn't even really want to cover it up, but you know, I wanted to stamp. So, okay, similar kind of setup here. I've got a gray granite card base. This is this card is from this card, right? Okay, and then this card is going to be the layout for this card. Just keep it in mind. Oops, hey now. Don't you crush that paper. I hate it when my paper gets a little crinkle on it. And if I see, I mean, I don't send that out to my customers either. If I see a little thing, I'm like, nope, that's going in the scrap bin for die cutting, etc. That's not happening. Not at the Stamping Zoo. We're wild, but we're not crazy. Okay, we are going to use the woven ribbon here. And, well, no, this isn't the woven ribbon. There is woven ribbon, and it's going to be in March's Jubilee kit. That's why I was referring to that. This is just white ribbon. Oh. Okay, now look at this. This is that huge piece of basket weave paper, which would be standout for a 12 by 12 scrapbooking layout, but it's also standout, cut up. almost looks like a drawing right here, but it was a photo. And this as well. Wow. I mean, brava. Stampin' Up. Come on. You know you got it going on. Don't be shy. It's going to be that. And then it's going to be this Moody Mauve. FYI. I chose Moody Mauve because it's delicious with this gray granite. But I also wanted to remind you that if you like any of the in colors that are from 23 to 25, guess what? They're retiring soon. And so I am sure as their inventory gets low on the, low in inventory, they may or may not be refreshed. So please, if you haven't gotten re-inkers for any reason, I mean, don't torture yourself. And all of the products, we will talk about that. I don't know. Well, I know we're going to talk about it at some point. I was going to say Sunday, and then I'm like, no, don't promise that. I have no idea. Okay, this is the inside. We're sticking with that because we love it, right? We're using paper. Use your paper. I mean, last time I checked, last time I did a poll, everybody has a little bit of DSP. Yes? Don't lie. Don't lie to me. You have extra designer series paper. Put it in the inside of the cards. Put it on the outside of the card, the back of the card. Make strip cards. Make fun fold cards that have 5 different pieces of designer series paper. Get it all. It's all good. All right. We will start with that basket, that round basket weave on the front. Okay. Oh, I mean, look at it. Wow. I'm kind of glad I have the paper here. I'm going to stare at it later on. It's just so mesmerizing. Now this is just 1 inch by 5.5. So it's going to sit in the background. And let's see. I'm going to keep this pretty symmetrical. Yeah, I liked it. Isn't that so cute though? Those bunnies, I mean, stop it. Okay, and then I'm going to use the grid on my mat. So I get my card to where it's on a straight line. No, you can't see that. I get my card to where it's on a straight line. Okay. And then I run this across. And I go, oh, I'm going to take it up one more line. And some of these are dashed lines and some are straight. And it's so helpful. And then, boom, it's straight. Yay for Lisa. She got it. Hey, I'm doing this at 8 o'clock, okay? 8 at night. Not 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning, cakewalk. 8 at night, oh, I don't know. Make sure your glasses are clean, Lisa. Okay, and now, let's see. We are going to wrap, I think I'm going to wrap the white around both layers, okay? And then, what are we going to do? I love this. And I think it's good on this card because it's going to refer back to that, the paper we're using. And let's see. Oh, I need a little rectangle. I need a little one, but not too little. Okay, so, but we have to use a different one, right? We can't use the same. We can't be samesies. Oh, well, look there. That's perfect. And then there's going to be this and one of those foliage pieces. I've got it in mind. And you know what? I might not even put a sentiment on it. Weird, right? But I think it's good to have those cards. Those cards where you just like, I need this to have no sentiment on it. And then I can either add it to the inside or I can just, it can be like more of a letter where I'm writing a person a personalized message. Okay. Which is why I like the sentiment hello for a stamp or just a note. That's cute too. Maybe I'll end up coming back and putting that on, okay? But for right now, we are just going to, I think, leave it. I say that and then, please. I change my mind so many times. Do I want to tie this in the front? Huh, I think so. think I want to tie it off to the side for right now. And it may butt right up against the die cut rectangle, or it may not. Now, as you know, I like some help. So get your first tweezers out. These are contraband from Amazon. And I think they come in a 6-pack. Remember, I'm always telling you, if you were in a class with me in December, you got these as a little gift from Santa. But you can easily find them. And they're pretty reasonably priced, even for 6. I'm sure you can find them in the single too. And of course, we have reverse tweezers that come with the Embossing Essentials kit that are much nicer, but they're for embossing and they have ceramic tips. And so I just like to keep those, you know, for good, as my grandma would say, which means you never use it, but no, that's not true. I like to keep those for a certain job, embossing. Now, I've got this thing all, it's going upside down, and I want it to go top to bottom. That's not going to work. I need it. Hey, now, come on. I need you to listen up. You guys have been watching all sorts of back episodes of the Johnstons. No, the 7 Little Johnstons. It's a really interesting family. They happen to all be little people, but they're really just interesting. And so anyway, last night I was having a dream that I was a little person because I've been like binging it because it's just so fun. And so anyway, I remember waking up, kind of sideways waking up, you know, halfway waking up. That's what I wanted to say. And thinking, gosh, my legs are long. Oh my gosh. I know. Gosh, my legs are long. Oh, brother. Okay, let's see if I can get it done this way. I know, Jean. I'm sure you remember there's an 8 a.m., but I'm glad that you don't have to see it now. And once I retire, no, I'll probably still see 8, at least for a while. I'll see 8 because I do like to get up and get at it. But I like to nap. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the siesta lifestyle. When it's hot here, I'm always telling you guys that. I get up, I get going, I get my yard work done, I get the dogs exercised, and then we head inside, and you can find me in bed. I mean, not all day, but you know, 2 to 4. Don't count on me returning your call. I love it. Like I said, the ribbon goes perfectly with the rest of the products. That's why it's in a suite, right? Okay, let's get our little rectangle that's going to go up here. And I'm just going to do it in gray granite. And I'm going to stamp on it. And guess what? Moody Mauve. Okay. I could do it in white, though. And if we don't like it in gray granite, then we're going to do it in white. I'm going to reserve that option because gray granite might dull it out too much. Yeah, okay. Well, since I'm using a half sheet of paper and I don't want to cut it up, I am just going to cut this off to the side here on the standard cut and emboss machine, which you have enough money if you're going to get a starter kit. You have enough money to buy that in your starter kit. That doesn't always happen. Look at this one. Stop it. Stamping up. Killing me with the beauty. Oh, I like that. She's a good looker already. Okay, Moody Mauve. I like a Moody Mauve. I'm almost sad. I've come to really love Pebbled Path. It's like a nice brownish gray, but I'm kind of liking it too late in its life, right? It's retiring soon. And so what are your favorite colors? Now this, well, I mean, that's okay. That's what it's supposed to look like. Let's See that? Ooh, look at it. I'm going to stamp it on white though. I just want to check it out. So what are your favorite, or what is your favorite retiring in color? They are, let me see, Moody Mauve, Wild Wheat, Pebbled Path. What's the other one? Boho Blue. And yeah, we're going to do white. And what's the last one? Copper Clay. You can tell that's not my favorite. But anyway, it comes in handy though. So while I'm cutting this out, tell me which was your favorite, or which is your favorite. And I want you to make sure that you have supplies with that color in your stash. Okay? I mean, if you love boho blue, just go into, hit the Stamping Zoo, hit the Shop Now tab, and then just type in the search bar boho blue. It will bring up all products that have boho blue in it. So all Designer Series papers, the re-inkers, the Stampin' Pads, the cardstock. It brings it all up. It's so fun. Oh, boho blue. Sue says Pebbled Path. Okay, see? Like, I can get behind that. Oh, gosh, that's pretty. Okay, now we're going to stamp this foliage piece. Look at that. That was one of the repeating patterns on those dies, or on the Designer Series paper. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it in gray granite. We're going to stamp the living daylights out of this. No, not really. We're going to stamp it. That's all. Moody Mauve. Oh, Jean. I love having Jean in Color Club. She will tell me exactly what she's thinking. And she says Moody Mauve was, oh, that didn't work out. She says Moody Mauve is her least favorite, and you won't miss it. Boho Blue was the one you liked the best. Yes, and I think you stayed with that pretty solidly, did you not? Or let's try Basic Gray. Let's up the stakes. Now I'm going to practice it on this because I've decided I don't like the white as much. It's not warm enough, right? Okay, do I want to do this? We're doing it. Just paper. It's cute. I'm going to do one more thing to it, though. I'm going to splatter it because you know I love a good splatter. And actually, if you buy the Modern Blooms stamp set or die or both, because like I am seriously in a love affair with that stamp set. There's a couple of splatter type stamps. So you can actually fine tune your splatter with the stamps. Okay. Well, Jean, I guess I'm not sending this card to you because I don't want to insult you with my Moody Mauve. But you could make this very same card and use boho blue. I think it would go great because boho blue has some gray in it. Okay, then I'm just taking the dark Moody Mauve, Donker Moody Mauve, in case you speak German, and I take the brush tip, okay, so that tip, and put it in the lid and splatter away. Boop. Okay. Pretty, pretty. Oh, yes. Dare I say sophisticated. And that is a lot coming out of this place. That says a lot coming out of here. It says the products speak for themselves. You could also stamp on this. But I like just the bold, plain. Ooh, yes. I like it. Jean, come on. You know you love it. You secretly love that Moody Mauve, don't you? Okay, this is going to be my inside. We're still doing that wowzer situation. You much prefer the brights. I prefer brights as well. Yes, you're always going to get me with brights. And yeah, peach pie, petunia pop. I mean, that makes you smile, don't you think? Shy Shamrock. You know what? I need to get back to using Shy Shamrock and Summer Splash. I've taken a break for some reason. Now, I don't want to end up like with Pebbled Path and be like, oh my gosh, You're leaving just when I fell in love with you because I love those colors. Okay, so many colors, so little time. If Idaho Power would just pay me to make cards, I think we'd both get a really good deal out of that. I don't know. What are they going to use the cards for? Send them to customers? Thank you so much. Okay, let's do this by watching the ribbon, keeping the ribbon straight on the Moody Mauve strip. And then I'm putting this up on Dimensionals 2 because I want to bridge that ribbon without a speed bump. Okay. So anyway, if you haven't watched the 7 Little Johnstons, give them a try because they are so, I don't know, it's one of those reality shows where you watch a family, right? And it's pretty interesting. I mean, I know I don't have my own family, but I came from a family, people, okay? I know it's interesting. Ooh, I love this. Okay, and then inside, we're going to do some more, just a textural piece. This is going to be the insert. Here we go. Oh, take a drink. I just lost it. Okay. And then this is going to be the topper. Right, and so hover and place. And wow. You don't dislike it. Okay, but it's your least favorite. Oh, no, that's a good distinction. That's right. You didn't say you hated it. Okay, because did it remind you of the 80s? Is that why? Were the 80s a bad time for Eugene? Too many late nights. Too many margaritas. Did I put that back already? Yep, I sure did. We are efficient over here. Thanks, Kim. She's a very attractive card. Kim, you're awesome. You're seriously the best, Kim. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? Oh, right. I read it on a card. A super beautiful card. Okay, and then this. Look at it. It's so fun. That's going to be your insert. And I have enough adhesive on this card. It's not going anywhere. Nowhere, I tell you. Okay, beautiful, but we need jewelry. And we could definitely use the neutral dots, but I want to use Moody Mauve, right? So sorry, but you got to give me a minute here. There's some teeny little dots. Look, I lucked out. 23 to 25 in color opaque. These are going to be going away as well. So if you like this size and you want a nice selection of the gems for all the in colors that are going to be retiring, then you need to get this. Don't wait until April. You'll be sad. It might be, there's going to be a certain amount of things that go onto the last chance list or clearance or whatever. And there's going to be a certain amount of things that don't. And history tells us that the in colors, generally, they're like way picked over before we get to that stage. Okay. So there we go. Here is a fresh spin on the card I made last week. Not even a week ago. Oh my gosh, this has been fun. Let me bring in these cards. Let me also tell you, please share this video if you haven't already. I appreciate you so much for doing that. And as I always say, it helps me out more than you know. And that's because it's true. Okay, so this one, we spun it on its side. And that was the inspiration for this card. Almost looks like you could lick it like it's chocolate. Sorry, that's just the feeling I had. It's like a candy bar to me or something. Okay, I told you I'm tactile seeking. What can I say? There is our first card. And then here is our second card inspired by this. You're so welcome, Kim. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. I hadn't opened that yet and seen to see this in there. I love it with a little bit of Moody Mauve. And you can make this anything you want. Dare I say, it could even be a nice, sophisticated sympathy card. Don't you think? Okay, everyone. I'm so glad we had this time tonight because it's one of my favorite times of the week. You know that. And it will continue to be because of your fun comments, your gracious thanks. You know, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. And I show up because I know you're going to be here. Okay. And so I really have fun with you guys. Tonight was no exception. Think about getting extra celebration rewards if you haven't already, and think about getting that supersized starter kit. You have one more day, and then it goes away. We'll have something else fun, but it goes away. So thank you again. You will see me back on Sunday for another Stampin' Chat, 4 p.m. Mountain Time on Sunday. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. And if you haven't yet, get over and vote for Chopped. Better yet, signed up to participate with us next month. Okay, see you soon.